Alright guys, this is Jerningham here. Say if one day the lockdown will end, which it will for a lot of countries. The thing is, of what I'm trying to be saying here, what was I going to say? Things are going to get worse with this lockdown. Some people are going to get fed up, other people won't get fed up. Some people will deal with it in different ways. Not everyone's strong enough to deal with lockdown. It's a big thing. It's a big committee to a lot of people. No one's ever been like this. It's not like the Second and First World War, like I say. But at least when the bombs were falling, you could drink still. But the pubs are closed in the UK, as we all know. The restaurants are closed. McDonald's and KFC and Burger King are closed, and probably any other restaurant is closed. Probably the library, probably the parks, schools, colleges are closed. But the thing is, what I'm saying is, say if we get a handle of this outbreak, and then they end the lockdown too soon, and then a second outbreak occurs. That's what they don't want to do. And I don't think we're at the peak yet. It's going to go up even more. Things are going to get worse. Now, what I see in my brain is a lot different to a lot of other people. Some people probably will understand me, and some people probably won't. So I'm going to try and help them understand and try and get them understand how to understand what I'm thinking on my level and what I'm seeing things out of my eyes. What's going to happen is, who knows, we could go over 100,000 in the UK what have coronavirus. It could go up to 20,000. We could overtake Italy and Spain. They reckon there's going to be 3 million people in Africa that are going to die of coronavirus, or probably more. It would be bad, or India's got it worse. Talking about South Africa. Spain, Germany. At least Germany has the right idea for this lockdown. They test. The UK don't test a lot of people. They seem to just be rushing things. They can't be bothered to do anything to help anybody else. Or they're getting test kits, because I'm from the UK, and it's very embarrassing. And a lot of people feel let down because there's not enough ventilators in the UK. There's not enough test kits. Do the test kits work properly, or giving the fake readings? Say if Donald Trump ends his lockdown, then makes people go back to work again, and people still will have the coronavirus in America and across America, and it still spreads. And then, if he's going to end the lockdown early, what's the point of doing that? It might have a second outbreak in America. Say if Americans come on the plane to the UK and spread it over here again, and any other country, second outbreak UK. See what I'm trying to say? But I don't think we're going to be out this lockdown for a long time in the UK. It's going to keep going and going and going. We don't have enough staff. We don't have enough ventilators to help people. And many of just a minute. Sorry about that, guys. A bit of a sneezing. Sorry about that. A bit of the sneezes there. That's the pollen. But what I'm saying is, there's not enough staff to go anywhere, especially the old people's homes, in care homes, which is very annoying for a lot of people. They don't pay enough money in the old people's homes. And loads of them are losing their lives, which is very sad. And I'd thought I'd do a video over this, because, I would never in my life would have expected to live through something like this. And I'm sure a lot of other people wouldn't. They would think, well, it would never happen in my lifetime. If I had a time machine, I would go back in, well, I won't say go back in time, I'd go in the future, get the vaccine, bring it back to this time, and cure all the people. But the thing is, I don't have a time machine. I wish time machines were real. And the thing is, from time, I know I've changed subjects. Some people, I should have indicated I've changed subjects, which I do that quite a lot. I do apologise. Some people can't understand me, and my brain's a bit quick. If I had a time machine, lots of people will probably want to bring their family members back for a couple of years. Spending loads of time with them and spending them last days with them, because you never know when a loved one or a family member dies, and some people regret it for not knowing the family members, or mums and dads and brothers and sisters. And inside here, in your heart here, It tears you apart because you would have thought, well, why shouldn't I have done what I did then? Get to know them. There's going to be people in life that push you down, throw you down, tread all over you, and put you down. What I mean by that is some people don't want to see people succeed in life and just want to drag them down all the time. I mean, I've got family members that don't really like me. Am I bothered? Do I care? As long as I've got my friends and I can make friends. I mean, there's always someone that I like in the world and there's always someone that I hate in the world. But it doesn't really matter. As long as you know what's inside your brain and in your heart here, that's all that matters. People can make friends, some people can't. It's hard to mix with people, you know? I just don't know what to say in this video, but I'm trying my best here. Say what if this virus gets even worse? If it's worse now, can it get even worse? There's a game called Division 2, and they have it's sort of similar if you've ever played a game called Division 2 on PS4. It's a bit like the coronavirus, but could it end up like going from the game and getting worse? You know, will the army have to go on the streets in the UK if it gets a lot worse? If the deaths get worse, which you've done in Italy, the army, we've got patrol on the streets there. But the army in the UK are helping the old people, helping food supplies in this new hospital they built in London. But it could go worse like that. What people start kicking off and rioting? Will they have to bring the army in for martial law in the UK? Some people say that's never going to happen. But you never say never. Most people didn't think the coronavirus would come, but it came. But we were a bit too late in our country. We didn't see the signs. In any other country, they had it worse, like China in Wuhan. They saw the signs before we did. If we would have seen the signs earlier, a lot more people would have survived it. Less people would have died in the UK. We didn't see it. In a way, we thought it was a joke. Well, not me personally, but other people thought it never happened to us, but it has. I don't know where we stand with this. It's going to get a lot worse. Some people are probably getting sick of talking about coronavirus. It's like Brexit, they bored us with that until we left the European Union. Things are going to get more worse, guys. I keep saying it, and people are going to get sick of hearing it, but it is the truth. Just trying to think. 14,000 people that have died. And they keep saying they're at the peak now. It's going to start dropping. It ain't going to drop for a couple of weeks. Then we may get extended for another 3 weeks. After this 3 weeks is gone. But anyway, what do you guys think about this? New people that join me. Thank you for subscribing and watching. And I shall catch you guys in the next video. I will be back again, don't worry. See you in the next one, guys. Peace.